Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. Today and this entire week, we have a 5-part training, mini training, on the secret ingredient to getting exactly what you want and having an unlimited, unstoppable life. So I'm going to just tell you what that secret ingredient is right off the bat and let you know that every morning this week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will be fleshing out this concept for you in this mini training. So check back again tomorrow and the next day for these Facebook Lives and catch all of them. Okay, so what is this secret ingredient? Well, it's actually not that secret. It's something that is talked about all the time. It's treating everyone with respect. And you know this. You've heard this before. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. It is in our culture, in our society, in our knowledge, in our learning, and yet so many people don't actually apply this. They don't actually treat people with respect. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to help you understand how this is affecting your ability to receive everything that you want in your life, your business, your relationships, your health, your self-esteem, your sense of self, your beauty, all of that. Okay. So first, you have to understand that we live in a vibrating universe, a vibratory universe. This means that everything vibrates, moves at a particular frequency. And these are things, people, ideas, experiences, emotions. They all have a vibration or frequency. You can use those two words interchangeably. And things that vibrate at the same frequency attract each other. So if you are, let me back up for a second. If you are treating people with disrespect, regardless of the extent of that disrespect, that means that you are treating yourself the same way, because we attract the state that we're in. Okay? There's no separation between that. That is the law. Let me explain something about what I mean by law. I am talking about a law of the universe, like the law of gravity. Like gravity works whether you want to believe in gravity or you don't want to believe in gravity. If you drop something off the side of a building, it's going to fall to the ground. Whether you understand the mechanics of that or not. I don't understand the mechanics of gravity, right? I am not deeply schooled in the physics of gravity. That is not my specialty, but I know that it works. I can't deny it. I can run Galileo's experiment. I can go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa and drop things off, and I can see it work, okay? Even though I don't understand the mechanics of it. Doesn't matter. It works whether I understand it or not. The same thing is true for the law of vibration. It works whether you understand it or not, whether you believe it or not. You can say all day long, I don't believe in gravity. I don't believe in gravity. And stuff is going to still fall to the ground, okay? You're not going to float to outer space. You are still going to be held down to the earth. You can say that you don't believe it, but it's still the law. It is the same with the law of vibration. You can say, that's hooey. It doesn't matter what you say. It's still true. Okay, so if the law of vibration says that we attract to everything is vibrating at a particular frequency, ideas, emotions, thoughts, our whole being, things, we're all vibrating. And we attract what's vibrating at the same level. If you are putting out into the world disrespect in any form, that is what's going to come back to you. Okay, so if you want more in your life, okay? You have to raise the level of respect for yourself in order to receive more, okay? The amount with which the amount that you are capable of receiving is directly proportional to your sense of worth and self-respect, your self-esteem, what you believe you deserve. So if you believe you deserve little, you will unconsciously treat others with disrespect because you don't respect yourself. That is the level, the frequency with which you are working at. Okay? So a really easy way to turn this around is to just notice where you are disrespecting people. Now, here's the rub. People often don't see where they're doing this. And yet you see all the time people treating your team members behind the scenes with complete disrespect, but being nice to you. That's crazy, guys. When I've heard from numerous different people that this happens all the time. And when I when I'm discussing this with them, it often comes up because they're saying, I do just the opposite. And that is one of the things that, just going to go off on a little tangent here, one of the things that can really help you is to treat everyone, whether they are beneath you in stature, in you know, some sort of make-believe hierarchy in this world, or they have a service position in your life, a waiter, the concierge at a hotel, room service, housekeeping, the flight attendant, the person taking your tickets, anyone, everyone, the cab driver, the Uber driver, everyone. I don't care who they are. Family members, lovers, your team. Are you treating everyone, regardless of where they fit on some make-believe hierarchy in your mind, with respect? Because if you're not, that is a sign of a lack of self-worth on your part, and you will only get as much as you believe you are worth. So in order to change this, start looking at how you are not treating people with respect. So that is the fundamental concept that we're talking about this week. Throughout the week, I'm going to be giving you multiple examples of this and how to apply it to health, well-being, relationships, business, all of that. So stay tuned. For today, just take a quick look at where this is showing up in your life, okay? One way that I'm working on this, and let me just say that I have paid attention to this for many, many years, and I still do. I don't stop the learning. I don't stop the evolution. And it's not just that you go from the small things to the large things, and now you're just dealing with respect in this really big way. No, I keep looking at the nuances of this. And one of the ways I'm looking at it for me in my life right now, and it may seem silly to you, or insignificant, but it's not, is the way I walk through doors in public places, whether they are restaurants or retail shops or hotels. I tended to, up until now, like kind of just, someone would open the door for me and I would like zoom on through, and there might be people coming in, and it was always awkward, and I felt like I was being pushy, and yet that's how I always did it. It was just out of habit. Like, well, what does it actually mean that you're pushing through? Okay, well, that's an indication of struggle. What if you just stepped aside and let the people walk in? You were gracious about it. You were patient about it. You were open to it. You didn't feel any scarcity in time, okay? That's a big scarcity in time habit, okay? Gotta rush in, okay? But it's also disrespectful of the person walking through on the other side. Now, there's all sorts of protocols. Out comes out first, blah, 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 right? All of that. But what if you just were always gracious about that? It seems so insignificant, but this is a little way that I play with these things. So that's treating others with the utmost respect on a very mundane daily kind of basis. And what it does for me is it raises my vibration to someone who has all the time in the world, is well taken care of, doesn't need to rush. Everything comes her way. She doesn't need to like push through anything, struggle with anything. See how that works? Isn't that a little beautiful? So see if you can integrate that. I would love to know in the comments if there is a place where you can just tap into, where you could be treating people with more respect. Doesn't have to make you wrong that you're doing this, right? I don't think I'm wrong or bad for having to recognize this. In fact, I think it's kind of magical and amazing and wonderful, and it raises me to the next level. I step forward into that. So if you want to participate in the conversation here, what would be great learning for you in a way to really get this into your body and start metabolizing it, if you will, and putting it to work for yourself, is to think about what's a small place where you don't treat people with as much respect as you could. Okay, so this is part of being an unstoppable woman, this ever, this kind of delight in learning and growing and evolving and saying yes to, like, I want to be the best possible me in this world, like to live out my potential and not running away from it. So step forward with that, okay? And of course, the Unstoppable Women Summit is happening this December 5th, 6th, and 7th. And imagine the transformation that can occur for you, that will occur for you when you immerse yourself in this kind of learning and take this to the next level and practice this on a magnitude you can't imagine because you're not immersed in it for 3 days. So I hope you choose to act now and get your registration, your ticket for the Unstoppable Summit. I will put it in the comments below, but if you want to go to the page listening to this, it's amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. Super easy to remember. amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. Hope to see you there, and check out the remaining parts 2 through 5 of this mini series. Okay, take care. Have a great day. Be unstoppable. Bye.